Hey, so today I'm going to tell you about a photo booth that I built with a friend of mine. I had ordered all the pieces from Amazon and my friend built me the enclosure. And it is an open air photo booth, which I like much better than the enclosed photo booths because they're easy to set up. It's literally plug and play. Just plug them in, turn them on, and get ready to go. I've made it seriously easy to set this up, turn it on, and operate it. And that's the advantage of going with an open air photo booth. Photo booths are huge right now. You'll see all different types of photo booths, all different types of enclosures, non-enclosures, just open air photo booths. But I decided to go with a non-enclosure open air photo booth. They are a huge hit right now, and you can make good money being in the photo booth business, running an open air photo booth. So my name is John Peterson, and I'm going to give you a little tour of my photo booth today and how it works, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to operate. All right, so let's do it. All right, first off, you're not going to be able to see me because I am behind the camera, but I have a DNP printer which prints beautiful prints 2x6 and 4x6. I prefer the 2x6 prints because it's the typical the boardwalk photo strips, photo booth photo strips. The 2x6, 4x6 are fine especially if you're going to be doing special events, special occasions, weddings, or people just want to get their couples want to get their pictures taken. The 4x6s are fine, but for some fun, you want to go with the 2x6, and the DNP printer does that. Not many printers do that. There is a setting that you will have to set in the driver of the DNP, but I have included some videos on that. It is a piece of cake to do. Just follow the videos. So here is the photo booth. It is an open air photo booth. You can enclose it. I initially had it on a stand. I have it on a table right now, and I put a couple of chairs in front of it. Right now I have just one chair in front of it. But I put a couple of chairs in front of it. Great for kids' parties. When I have it standing on the speaker stand, I have it set up to, I have a support underneath that attaches to a speaker stand. When it's on the stand, it is a little high for kids, so I prefer to put it on a table, which I bring, and I have a black muslin cloth that I bring with me, or you can use a black tablecloth. This seems to work best with kids, or with anyone short, because with the other one, when the photo booth is on the stand, it is a little bit too tall for kids. But for events, adult events, and for just walking up to the booth, open air photo booth purposes, standing in a corner by itself, it is absolutely perfect. This is more of a stationary, more of an official, almost like an enclosure. You can put an enclosure around this, more of an official photo booth setup. But again, different purposes, different occasions, different events. It is customizable. You can use it for any event, kids events, weddings, parties, birthdays, sweet 16s, anniversaries. But again, for kids, I believe this is the best setup with this unit sitting on a table next to the printer. So on top of the unit, I have an LED Studio Pro 14-inch light. It is beautiful. Nothing is plugged in right now except for the laptop. I have one cable coming out of it. I have all the USB and power cables inside the box. So when I'm ready to attach the other hardware, all I need to do is open the rear, which I'll show you in a minute, open the rear of the box, and then I have labeled every single wire, every single cable, and you just attach the appropriate cable to the correct piece of hardware. But this LED light, I did have a big Studio Pro. Let me see if I can get up here. I had that big Studio Pro soft box on the top of it, and it was just a little bit too intrusive. So I went ahead and purchased the 14-inch Studio Pro from Amazon and set it up right on top of this box, and it fits and sits perfectly. So that's a Studio Pro. I do have a mono light that I can connect to the DSLR, which the DSLR camera, the Canon Rebel T1, is sitting inside the box, inside the unit right now. And there it is. You like my little sticker? Look here. I just put that on today. Which you'd want to do if you had a photo booth, so people don't look at the screen, they actually look at the camera. Anyway, that's the DSLR. Initially, I had the webcam set up. I have two cameras for this unit. I have the DSLR Canon, and then I have a webcam. I have a Logitech webcam, which is a beautiful webcam. There is less involved when I am using the webcam, the Logitech. It is plug and play with the Logitech. The software reads the Logitech, and it is easy to use. The DSLR camera, there is more involved. You've seen it on my other videos, or you're going to see it. The DSLR camera, there is more involved, more of a setup. Right now, with the DSLR, I have the Studio Pro. For more professional pictures, I will use the monolight, which is the flash. The monolight has a continuous light with a flash. So the continuous light will shine continuously, and the flash will go off when needed. But this is one of the easiest setups. I like using the LED, and I would prefer the webcam because, again, it's plug and play. Really no settings that you need to adjust in the software. But I have the DSLR set up right now. And the DSLR is going to take better images than the webcam. The webcam pictures do come out a little grainy. If you are going to do a party and you don't really care too much about the quality of the picture, the webcam is perfect. However, if you need good quality photos, you are going to have to use the DSLR camera. Unquestionably, you're going to use a DSLR camera, whatever Canon or whatever Nikon you have that connects to the software. So with that said, right now I have nothing connected, no camera attached, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of this unit and show you how simple it is to set up. Alright, so I've decided to use my iPhone to record the third part of this video. I was using my Sony camera before, connected to an LCD TV, and you can connect the LED TV or the LCD TV to the software, to the computer. I do not have that connected, and I will not connect it right now because my purpose is to show you the ease of this setup and not to make things any more complicated. But you can connect a beautiful whatever size TV to the software, and the TV will show exactly what the software shows, which is a really cool feature if you're doing a bigger event. And it's very easy to set up. It's just an HDMI cable into the TV, and HDMI cable into the laptop. Very simple, but we are not going to get into that. It is not connected. So here is the unit, and nothing is plugged in. I have barn doors on the LED light, which you do not need them. I prefer them because it directs the light. All right, so I can open the barn doors. And there we go, we have barn doors. But you don't need them. I also like to have them on there because it protects the bulbs, the LED bulbs. So I do like to have the barn doors on that. This is a $200 light. It's nothing ridiculously expensive, and it's been great for me. And it's bicolor. It has the warm light and the bright light. So it has a combination of both, which is beautiful. I like that to give a more natural look to the pictures. But again, you got to be careful with these lights because they're extremely bright, and I have them on the lowest setting. So here's the back of the box. I have a hole here with cables coming out. I don't particularly like it here. I usually have it, or I built it to be on a stand, and there's a hole on the bottom of the unit. But right now I have the wires coming out of the top, which I can just hide towards the back of the unit. And here is the back of the unit. Alright, so I have everything labeled. This is an LED, the LED light, so I know exactly where that goes. So I have them labeled at both ends, so in case a cable comes out, you know what it is. So I have printer, the printer power. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just plug everything in right now. Yeah, if you would just go ahead and come in, that would be great. Since this is already up here, I'm gonna go ahead. I love that. Go ahead and plug this. Plug the LED light in. Okay. And I just turned it on. It's very low. Settings. Okay. 32K and then 56. That's 3200 and 5600K. And there you go. Okay. Okay, so the camera is plugged in. Everything inside the box is plugged in. The camera's plugged in. I have a power adapter. I have a power adapter in the Canon. You need a power adapter because otherwise you're replacing the batteries like crazy and the software won't even run without you having some type of power adapter plugged into that. I don't know how true that is if the software won't let it run, but it does suggest that you plug it into an outlet and not run it on batteries because you're going to be using the camera continuously on a live view mode. Alright, so that's my laptop. It's a 15-inch Lenovo laptop touchscreen. And I have my USB cables plugged in the side, and I have the cameras plugged in the printer. I have a USB hub, which I have plugged in. It's a powered hub, and looks like the printer is plugged into there. I have everything labeled in here. But what do I need? I need the printer USB. So let's find that. Oh, here is my webcam. Set it off on the side. All right, I gotta find the USB printer cable. Oh, I think I have it out already. There we go. There it is. Printer. So. Okay, printer's plugged in. We're gonna move on. All right, what's left?